Hello and a very warm welcome to Bharata First. You're watching FRP Explains. I'm Frank Rausan Pereira. Since you're here, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon and share the content as well so that more people get to know about Bharata First. Let me also take this opportunity to inform you about another channel that we have started called My Bharata. It focuses on information related to Indian history, Indian culture and Indian heritage as well. Do subscribe now to My Bharata as well and enjoy the content. Well, I'm here today to talk about an incident that took place in one of the southern districts of Haryana, where a deputy superintendent of police who's 59 years old, set to retire in October of this year, in just a few months, was murdered. He was killed in cold blood by the mining mafia in Mowed district of Haryana. For those of you who are not very aware about the geography of Haryana, Mowed is about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours away from the national capital Delhi. It's about 45 minutes to 50 minutes away from Gurgaon. So this is an area through which the oldest mountain range in India, not just the oldest mountain range in India, but the oldest mountain range in the world passes through, and there is rampant illegal mining that takes place here. The Aravalis stretch across several states in India, ranging from a total length of 800 kilometers, and in some places it is as narrow as 10 kilometers and as wide as close to 100 kilometers as well. That's the beauty of the Aravalis, and like I mentioned, the oldest mountain range in the world, but we are completely dissipating it, we are completely destroying it with the illegal mining and the constructions that are taking place in and around the periphery of the mountain range. And in many places, major chunks of the Aravalis have been taken away. In some places, they have been completely razed to the ground. That's the unfortunate state of affairs. Now, in 2009, the Supreme Court banned mining banned mining as a whole in this particular region, and said that it cannot take place and should not take place because it's causing a grave problem to the ecosystem. But despite that, illegal mining continues. There are 3 districts in Haryana where it is rampant, and it happens all the time. In fact, in the Haryana Assembly earlier this year, the government went on record to state that there were 21,500 cases of illegal mining that were registered from 2014-15 to 2021. That's how rampant it is. And there are some rights groups who have gone to the Green Tribunal all the time, saying that the police aren't doing enough, the government isn't doing enough, and our ecosystem is completely being destroyed. Now, back to this incident that took place on Tuesday afternoon. The DSP got information at around 11:30 a.m. that some kind of illegal mining was taking place in an area called Panchgaon, where he was. So he decided to go to the spot immediately. Now, there are several media reports that suggest that protocol was not followed. For instance, the SH, whenever there is a tip-off or whenever there is any kind of information that that comes to light about illegal mining, the SHO has to be informed, and the CI, Crime Investigation Agency, has to be informed immediately, and after which action should be taken. But in this case, that was not followed, and the DSP went directly to the spot. It is, some media reports suggest that he went to the spot because he had no time and wanted to apprehend the culprits in the act and nab them. But that proved costly for this particular police officer, who was to retire in just a few months. I mean, so tragic. He asked the truck in which the stones were being carried, were being illegally mined and taken away, to stop, but the driver, instead of slowing down and stopping, just continued to go as fast as he possibly could, tried to speed away, sped, and went straight into the DSP, his driver, his gunman, and an ASI who were present on the spot. The ASI, the gunman, and the driver managed to escape by jumping to the side, but he, even though he tried to escape, could not escape and was mowed down by this speeding truck. That is what took place in Haryana on Tuesday. Now, there are several others who have come forward, and in fact politicians have started to politicize the issue already. Members of the Congress talking about how Haryana has become a lawless state and how goons and gundas are getting a free hand, whereas the Chief Minister and the Home Minister have said that strict action will be taken against those who have been found guilty. Yes, action will be taken against these 5 or 6 accused who were part of this particular act on Tuesday, and they will be brought to book already. One of them has been arrested and the others will be arrested soon. What about illegal mining as a whole? It is not something that is happening off late, or is not something that is started yesterday. It is something that has been going on for several decades now, but we have not been able to put an end to it. Why? Because there is a collusion between these miners or illegal miners, these culprits, and politicians and the police as well. And there have been several cases that have come to the fore, talking about the collaboration between these three. If there was no nexus between the politicians and the mining mafia, they wouldn't be bold enough to mow down a police officer, or wouldn't be bold enough to pull out their pistols and shoot at the police, because they clearly know that the politicians' hands are being greased, and hence they are so bold and can go out with such kind of actions. Like always, I would like you to weigh in on this issue as well, and let us know what you think, whether illegal mining can be put an end to. Can we bring it to an end? How do we go about doing it, especially when we know that there is a nexus between the mafia and certain members of the administration, and when we know there is a nexus between the mafia and certain high level officials and politicians as well? How do we bring an end to it? That's the big question that I'd like to ask you. Do share your views on this particular issue in the comment section below as well. Thank you for sharing your views on yesterday's video. We spoke about an incident that took place in Madhya Pradesh, where a young officer, IAS officer, took on a politician. An SDM taking on a politician is something that is not very common. It's rare. But thank you for sharing your views on that issue as well. Most of you have said that it is extremely brave and courageous of the IAS officer to go out and do what she did. But maybe her language could have been different, because at the end of the day, it is her duty to serve the public, and she should maintain cool and calm and always carry out the work with dignity. So thank you for your comments as well. Do share your comments about today's video too. I'm waiting for them. Let's see what you think about this incident, and whether or not we can put an end to illegal mining and the mining mafia, and how we can take them on. That's it from me. See you again next time. But in the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, so that more people get to know about us. And do check out our sister concern, our other channel, My Bharata, as well, and enjoy the content there too. Talking about content, Bharata First Knowledge Center has 26 courses in all designed to help you in your UPSC journey and in your competitive exams, and make you better human beings too. It will help you go a long way in becoming better Bharatiyas. Log in to kc.bharatafirst.com or download the Bharata First app and register now. Courses start as low as 150 rupees a course. Do register and make full use of the content. That's it from me. See you again next time.